In today's video, I'll be visiting a garage in Kagoshima called Higashi Bankin. I went there to see this famed 13B rotary-powered Kenmeri Skyline, and it is an incredible car with a fascinating story. Be sure to stick around and hear it. But number 73 is not the only story of Higashi Bankin. There was so much more. Roughing it in a K-car on an overnight road trip is exactly as comfortable as it sounds, but soon forgotten after getting greeted by an active volcano. Just beyond Higashi Bankin is a bay and Sakurajima. That RX3 was a real surprise, but more on that later. It was straight to the storage garage where basically I was looking at a car show, and a top quality one at that. And of all the jaw-dropping goodies on show, it was the white Hakosuka van that stood out for me. Regular viewers will know I have a preference for stock, unmodified cars, but in this case, I'm absolutely loving it. It is apparent that great care is being taken to restore this car. The mods aren't all that extreme and in fact are pretty cool. The engine is still a 4-cylinder and is in fact an FJ20, looks to be the naturally aspirated version of the engine. And now out the back to see the IRS installation. It of course had the live axle, but Higashi-san wants to go for that slammed negative camber look, so naturally it's IRS. And it was at this point that Higashi-san came back again. I mean, the guy is busy. He's running a business here. He's not running a theme park or a charity for lost tourists. You know, the guy's got things to do. And all the information I got from this little Q&A session, I'll tell you in a few moments. He did take me for a bit of a tour through his other garages, and it seems right to show you at least a little bit before we get to the heart of the video, that Kenmeri.
フロアをチャネリングわかる？チャネリング。
ああ、はい。
そうそう。チャネリングした。
ああ、なるほど。エグゾーストとか。
いや、フロア、全部フロア。
Yeah.
Well, it turns out I didn't quite know what he was saying, but I found it's better just to nod and say you understand, in the hopes that you will understand by the end of the explanation. I thought he was saying certain channels had been put in the chassis to enable clearance for the exhaust, for example, but that was not the case. The whole floor of the car has been raised 10 centimeters. As for the car's background, it's a 1974 RX3 GT, or should I say Savannah GT. When he got it, it was in horrific condition. He used the words boro boro, which means dilapidated, I guess. Wheels, on the front we got 12J, on the rear originally 14J, and then at the moment 13J with spaces, and it's sitting here because they're working on a new drive shaft. This is going to launch in a second. There's a few things I've got to get to, and that right there is cut glass, and the school is Satsuma Kiriko from the 1800s. No, they weren't making Kenmeri parts back then. He's obviously got someone adept in the craft to make that for him. And why a rotary? Well, he does love the Brap, but it was Nissan itself that inspired him to do this. And here's the deal, back in the day, so many manufacturers were developing rotaries. Mazda certainly ran with it, but Toyota did it, Isuzu did it, Nissan did it, among others. And so was it 74, they had a Nissan Sunny Excellent, it had a rotary engine in it. Clearly it never took off, but the plan was to put this into the Silvia. And that's something we're just going to have to imagine, well, maybe this Kenmeri can help us with that. As mentioned earlier, the engine is a 13B, and oh my lord, is it loud! Clamped onto each of the front seats are earmuffs, and for good reason. Okay, time for startup, and he'll roll it out, give it a stab, and I'll see you on the other side. And speaking of things that I should have mentioned up the top of the video, the styling of this car, it may look familiar because it is indeed based off the Kenmeri GTR race car prototype that Nissan built, and it currently sits in their DNA museum in Zama. And I guess you're probably thinking, are we done? I don't think so, because I have a lot of footage left to go, and I'm going to hand it over to you though. You can run your eye over it, pick it apart, have a look at it, and if you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. But beyond that, I'm going to sit back, relax, and take it easy, because it has been a long 2019. Seriously, I just want to tell you all about it. But yeah, I'm going to be back in 2020. More Wasabi, more Japan Rust, more of lots and lots of stuff here in Japan, and also some cars that I saw in Australia, well, a couple of years back now. But everyone, thank you so much for everything, and I will see you next Saturday with another WasabiCars video. G'day. G'day everyone, this is Daniel O'Grady. Welcome to another WasabiCars video. Hope you are doing well. I tell you, I just had the time of my life. I was just over there at Higashi Bankin with, met him and his wife. I just had lunch with them, like just, oh my god, so friendly and accommodating and just so generous. Just exhausted. It's been a long old day. I slept in my car. But anyway, there's so much to see here. I can see the rear end of a Hako. I can see a Kenmeri, and over there I can see a Hakosuka van. Here we go, people. Oh, wow. That's cool. Let me just check the badge there. GT. So this has got the L series engine. You don't see many of these around. Actually, this could be the earliest two-door I've ever seen. The earliest R32 door I've ever seen. That is super cool. Look at that color. Wow. The grill, I mean that grill, yeah. Oh, I'm sure he wouldn't mind me having a quick look. But the problem is, sometimes when you're picking up a bonnet, you know, the hinges and all that sort of stuff could be rotted, so, you know, even if I have permission, I don't want to be doing that too much. But anyway, there's a couple of R30s. FC, no engine. You know, he probably ripped the engine out of this and put it in his Savannah or his Kenmeri. Who knows? Oh, people. Now I want to see if this has got a short nose or a long nose. 2000 GT badge on the center console there. Yeah, it's got Hoshino wheels on it, long nose. You know, someone has carved out the wheel arch. And I've found another little yard across the road from that yard. And here's a Hakosuka sedan with the arse literally falling out of it. Unbelievable. That is sad. That is sad, people. Though I'm sure you get it. Gee. Oh, the surf line is intact. Yeah. Pretty much messed up, isn't it? Okay. Yeah, that's unreal. I've got a grill just like that. I need that badge. Okay, everyone, thank you so much for watching. I will leave it there. Time for me to retire to my hotel, have a shower, de-smellify myself, recharge my batteries, my phone batteries and my batteries. Yeah, another event tomorrow, and I hope you join me for that. Everyone, thanks so much for watching my stuff, and take it easy, everyone. See ya, goodbye.